Hi, Robin at Oxy-Dry, and this is just a living room, well, technically living room, dining room, I guess, with a hall, and not very big. 6 or maybe 8 years old, probably, can't tell, it's a polyester attached actually, but overall the soiling isn't bad. Only a couple of stains that I could see, but particularly in the hallway, you can see it's really packed. So, I decided this was another opportunity to use the Spinsafe brush. Help to lift the pile in the traffic areas. So we'll go over all the traffic areas with this, and then we'll switch over to AstroTurf. A very basic, easy job. Only have one thing to move. Must have been a couch over on this wall as well, because there's a wear patch right here and nowhere from there over. You can really see the pile distortion right here. So this will, this brush will lift the pile very well and separate the yarn. But of course it'll pack down again pretty darn quick after. But it looks good when you first do it anyway. Come back to that. I assume there was something sitting over here, because underneath that, where that couch is sitting at the moment, there's no wear at all. So I won't need to run the brush over there. really packed down the hallway here. Alright, we'll go over here. And we'll do a switch. I'm using the B side. I used the other side earlier today. Get rid of this. I'll have to do the front of that bullnose there with the doodlebug. Or I can use this pad when I finish with it. This is cleaning very nice. It is pretty darn worn though, but you can see it really brightening quite a bit. Alright, we'll go back this way. Just adding a little bit of solution. I've already got enough on there from the brush for the most part. Okay, we can move that couch over. It's actually not very heavy. They were surprised when they asked me if I would just go under it, and I said, "Oh no, I'll move it," and they were a little surprised at that, but not a big deal. I guess a lot of guys just refuse to move anything. I'm not that way. I will move most stuff within reason. It doesn't actually, that doesn't happen all that often anyway, so it's not a big deal. It's just the way it is. right, we can head down the hall. Okay, let's back out of here. And then we're gonna broom it with the vacuum. Now this is a situation where you want to be really careful because the towel can be slippery. So I've got a foot on two steps, and then I drop it down. Now, by the way, I know that a lot of guys out there use the Vibe, and I have a Vibe. And it's heavier than this machine by quite a bit actually, and you really feel it on the steps when you're going down. You really feel it. It's one of the things I don't like about it. It's just a little bit too heavy for residential, I think. Really very soiled here, but might as well get rid of this. I could use the doodle bug on there, but that'll work fine. My winters on Saturday. Saturday? No. Yes, Saturday. 'Twas time. As soon as any snow or freezing happens, which hasn't quite happened yet, it gets really busy. Although the people I usually go to, they were already booked up till November 6th, so there was another one that was able to fit me in, so that's done. By the way, since I'm thinking about it, here's a way you can earn yourself a lot more money. Maybe I mentioned this before. This will make you a lot more money. Why will it make you a lot more money? Well, for one thing, a lot of people will use credit cards, and makes it more convenient for them. And we actually don't even take checks or cash. I know that's a bit of a surprise for some, but there's various reasons for that. But the other thing is, that thing asks if you want to leave a tip, and I get lots and lots of tips. It's unusual for me not to get a tip on a job, so it just goes on there, and then my wife subtracts it off of the totals, and I get that money. I do whatever I want with it. Usually I buy equipment for the business, but I do other things with it. And although those things cost you money, and there's a percent you pay on the credit card, no, it's way worth it, I'm telling you. Plus, and although you can use the one that hooks up to your phone, that's nice. Except they don't. This one will do a printout, and I do a lot of people that don't have a computer, elderly people or whatever. So that thing actually prints it out right there. Just a thought. Money in your pocket, like literally, I make hundreds of dollars more per month because of that thing. Hundreds. Oh, let's go over here. I know that I've seen comments from people about credit cards, and they go on and on about how, well, don't take credit cards because you got to pay for that. There's a percent, but it's true. You do, but you factor that into your cost of operating. And if you're charging what you should be charging, that's not a big deal. It's just part of doing business. And if you're not making enough or charging enough, then I guess it makes sense not to do that, but that's the way we work it. We've done credit cards for many, many years. And of course they can do debit, which means the money goes straight into your account. I guess if you're doing a lot of really low-end kind of subsidized housing kind of people, that's not going to be a realistic thing to go with, but for us it certainly is. even if businesses pay us with credit cards, like yeah, different commercial type jobs where they pay for things with a credit card. This is looking pretty darn good, eh? There's a few little dents here and there from furniture. But overall, actually, is virtually no stains on this carpet. But it is pretty worn in the traffic areas. Really pounded down over here, and this trim is not attached. Looking good, eh? Worn but clean. Still good. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and have a good day.